In this video, we will focus on Ind AS 2 inventories. The objective of Ind AS 2 is to prescribe accounting treatment for inventories. It deals with costs, subsequent recognition of inventory asset as an expense, write down of inventories to NRV, that is net realizable value, and formulas used in its valuation, to which we call cost formulas. Ind AS 2 applies to all kinds of inventories except financial instruments and biological assets related to agriculture activity. Additionally, it also doesn't apply to agriculture produced at a point of harvest. Certain inventories are scoped out of measurement principles from Ind AS 2. Inventories held by commodity broker traders, producers of agriculture and forest products, producers of agriculture produce after harvest, and producers of minerals and mineral products are not measured under Ind AS 2. Let us now understand few terms defined by Ind AS 2. First, inventories. See, inventories are assets held for sale in ordinary course of business or in the process of production for such sale or in form of materials or supplies to be consumed. Now this consumption happens in the production process or in the rendering of services. Second, net realizable value, that is NRV. NRV is estimated selling price in the ordinary course of business less the estimated cost of completion and the estimated cost necessary to make the sale. Please note, fair value is different from NRV. Fair value is determined in accordance with Ind AS 113 fair value measurement. Moving on to measurement of inventories, Ind AS 2 states that inventories are measured at lower of cost or NRV. So we need to compute the cost and identify NRV of items in our inventory. Let us see how to compute cost of inventory under Ind AS 2. Cost includes cost of purchase, cost of conversion, and other costs included in bringing the inventories to their present location and condition. Please note that borrowing costs are to be included in inventories only under circumstances prescribed under Ind AS 23 borrowing costs. Ind AS 2 prescribes standard cost method or retail method for measurement of cost of inventory. But how do we assign the cost to inventories? What are the cost formulas to be used? Ind AS 2 states that usually we can apply the FIFO method, that is first in first out method, or weighted average method to assign cost to inventories. But if goods and services are segregated for specific project or items of inventory are not ordinarily interchangeable, then we should identify and assign individual cost to such inventories. Let us move on to computation of NRV. The NRV is estimated on the basis of evidence available at the time of estimation and the amount expected to be realized. Remember that while estimating the NRV, one has to take into consideration the fluctuations in price or cost after the reporting period. So understand, if such fluctuations confirm conditions existing at the end of the reporting period, when such fluctuations have happened after the reporting period, then while estimating NRV, one has to take consideration of such fluctuations in price or the cost. Ind AS 2 requires carrying amount of inventories to be recognized as an expense in the period in which related revenue is recognized. A matching concept. The write down in inventories to its NRV or any loss on inventories is also recognized as an expense in the period in which such write down or loss occurs. Any reversal in write down due to increase in NRV shall be recognized as a reduction from the amount of inventories recognized as an expense in the period in which reversal occurs. Let me repeat. Any reversal in write down due to increase in NRV shall be recognized as a reduction from amount of inventories recognized as an expense in the period in which reversal occurs. Now let me mention some of the disclosure requirements of Ind AS 2. Ind AS 2 requires an entity to disclose accounting policies adopted, cost formulas used, carrying amount of inventories carried at fair value less cost to sell, amount of inventories recognized as an expense, amount of write-downs to NRV and losses, reversal of write-downs if any, and the circumstances that led to reversal of write-downs. To understand Ind AS 2 in detail and get para by para analysis, you may refer to videos on our e-learning portal indaslab.com. We will see you in our next Ind AS summary video. Till then, keep clicking, keep learning with Ind AS Lab.